But maybe after a glass of wine we can.
Yeah, exactly.
Now that I drink post-retirement.
But I think there's a reason I also want to explain why Maria works with us, and I'd like your thoughts and add to this as well. But you said we have a relationship with Jacob, with Hestons, for such a long time. And this is what's important, that someone speaks with credibility, because in my entire time with Hestons, I've never met anyone that you would say, would you like to have a free Hestons bed and sleep better and have all this? That they would say no. But the main thing is, and this is where I really want
They're
to
smart,
thank
huh?
you.
They're such smart people.
You really you took this approach as you just described 20 years back of investing into yourself, and this is what lends this credibility, and this is now this transition to where we start and announce in the coming days the program Sleep to Perform that we have together with Maria, Hestons, Jan, to really bring this to another generation. And I think I would like you to maybe say a bit what motivates you to be part of this journey.
Yeah, I remember the first few times we got on the phone call and on Zoom. This was probably over a year ago. We discussed what potentially, is it a typical ambassador-like, partnership? Is it,
How am I involved? What is my role? And I look back at, my early 20s, which was, it was an interesting period of my career because I had already won a couple of Grand Slams, and so known to work in this one lane, which was about being an athlete. But I felt like I had other interests in my life, and as a woman that had a platform, there were things I wanted to learn and I wanted to grow, and whether they were design, whether they were about business, and it was difficult to talk to the media about it because they only respected you for this one profession that they did. So when you spoke about other things, it was hard to be accepted and to grow in other areas. So when we discussed this program, I thought, wouldn't it be amazing to create a collective, a group of people from different industries that could learn from each other. So we have a young chef, we have a young female driver, we have 2 artists, and a couple of others that we're putting together to learn and to grow from each other, and I'll be kind of heading and mentoring the program. So I'm super excited to launch it in the next few weeks.